plant-based meat comes from. It's to give you the same experience of eating meat, but without the animal.
Without killing the animal.
Exactly. Animal agriculture contributes to about 15% of all the greenhouse gases that are currently released by human activity into the world, right? That's huge. It's the second largest contributor after transport. So you've got land use, which is heavy. You've got water use, which is heavy. You've got emissions, which is heavy. All three of them we are trying to tackle by trying to remove the animal from the supply chain, right? If you can replace that animal, you can actually save on a lot of these things. The second reason to remove animals is that because you have to grow so many animals in such a small space, you have to actually feed them with a lot of antibiotics and steroids.
Yeah.
Right? A very simple but dark anecdote I can give on this is that a chicken gets more space in your refrigerator than it does while growing up. So,
Okay.
I mean, that is the space that they are grown in, right? It's dark, but that is the truth.
Yeah.
Right? So if you have to grow a chicken in such a small space, you have to ensure that it is not getting ill, because if it gets ill, then that whole bunch of that whole flock of birds is going to be ill, which is what happened in avian flu in 2012.
Yeah.
So when you have that many animals growing in that space, and if there is any bug that kind of breaches that antibiotic barrier, it can become a pandemic. So you had Spanish flu in 1919, you had avian flu, swine flu, COVID-19, all coming from animals to humans.
Yeah, something like budding up monkeypox as well, somewhere else.
So zoonotic diseases coming from animals to humans is a huge cause of that is animal farming, right? So that's the other reason. In that sense, also you're giving the animals all these antibiotics and steroids, which you're then eating, right? So you're not eating a very clean meat in that sense.
Okay.
You're not. I mean, most of the people in the world are eating animals which are bred up this way. Plant-based meat is a slightly more cleaner form of meat in that sense. So you've got these problems with animal farming, with animal agriculture at this industrial scale plaguing the world, right? But for some reason, humans can't give up meat. And there's a very simple reason for that. You can ask any non-vegetarian around. They will tell you the taste is amazing.
Okay.
And as an erstwhile non-vegetarian, I can tell you that it is very hard to give up meat.
So we both can relate onto this situation. Again, I was like seeing that if it is a vegetarian, I should give it a try once. But anyways, yeah.
So non-vegetarians will tell you that the kind of taste, kind of bite, kind of texture that you get from meat is irreplaceable. Like it's something that you crave for. It's something that you really want to eat. So that's where the idea of plant-based meat comes from. It's to give you the same experience of eating meat, but without
killing the animal.
Exactly. And hence the target audience for something like this then becomes people who love meat.
Okay.
Right. So it has to be the non-vegetarians, people who've been eating meat, love to eat meat, but know somewhere in their minds that there is a impact associated with consuming something that is coming through this supply chain.
Yeah.
So the way we define it, the audience is basically the target, the conscious non-vegetarian.